quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Across midfield, Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sorry-ass holder.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick for And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Jaguars at 4 and 8 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it. But the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
That one 28 yards on the ground. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now he's going to step up and run. A beautiful fake. Down the left sideline. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now Richardson. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Richardson. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now stands at 13. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Play action. It's Lawrence. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Hey, son. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Locates Williams along the sideline. Pass is complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Rip, 23.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Tyler Warren, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Can't panic here. Talk to yourselves one play at a time. Let's try and get back in.
And that's cliche, but really that's the message. This is still very early on in the game. We're in the first quarter.
If you look at it as down 20, then you almost have no shot.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. (21-0) our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
The
Indianapolis.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready up.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, Ron.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Easy. Hey, go.
First and 10 at the 40.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, they'll run it here.
Oh man, don't do that. Do not disconnect.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Go, check. Go, check.
Now it's Richardson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to 2. And a nice job of break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck, man?
Hey, Ginger, touch.
Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
Tight end. Damn linebacker couldn't jump.
the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Able to find Gray here. And a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On red. Hey, Ginger. Touch. Great job.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Jaguars nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Taking it about the 16. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Colts, 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Richardson to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. That is caught. And they do get him down, but now the defender is able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Colts, 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got it. Touchdown. Josh Downs as the 1st half is winding down. And the Colts continue to pull away here in this 1st half. An extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Jaguars, nothing.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now here's a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 49.
And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll take it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
Brings up second and 12. At the 40.
On second and 12, Richardson. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
What the hell?
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
First down.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover in the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Soka, hot. Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soka, go. Silver.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Hey, run.
Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no run here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Richardson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Damn, dog.
This offense has. I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much, but at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 80 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
11. Fred on rest.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 17.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A bullet throw, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bashal Tootin taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now the try here for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of full time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Colts.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. This is caught inside the 15. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Colts. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 75. And the Colts add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go, go. Hey, Soko, it's a hut.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Pushing his way through. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Richardson. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. 3rd down and 13.
It's a gain of 3.
Richardson going to move him around.
Cup 19. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A try here for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Jaguars, 1st down.
11 at
First and 10 at the 49.
Now on 1st first down. He'll drop to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one drops in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Got his man, it's Warren. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Richardson working from the gun.
Oh, why y'all ain't blocking, dog? God damn, bro.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Lisa 24.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
You can't be fucking serious, bro.
They get a score. Pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, it was apparent that they were the better team. Like, we figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea where the top speed is on one of those high-end sports.